Hello and welcome to Module 3. After learning about the basic concepts and best practices of strategic planning and organizational management, we now focus on project management. Beyond administrating entire organizations, VOPS leaders are typically in charge of managing projects, including events like webinars and conferences, publications like newsletters and blogs, workshops for capacity building, and selection of evaluation awards. In these circumstances, they need to use not only their hard skills to supervise projects, but also their soft skills to lead and inspire people to do their best to finish the project's deliverables on time and within budget. We will examine these entrepreneurial competencies at each stage of the project's life cycle. VOPS leaders start by selecting which projects their organization will sponsor. They can choose from a variety of options, but oftentimes the chosen projects are not the ones that can have the most significant impact on the organization's strategic goals. An important challenge for VOPS leaders is to prioritize projects based on objective standards and methodology. Thus, the module starts by reviewing the best practices in project portfolio management, including a quantitative formula for estimating projects' return on mission. When propelling a project forward, there's simply too many things to consider, too many challenges to overcome, including gathering support from different stakeholders, securing funding, and setting objectives for the project. Although there's no secret formula that guarantees success, we suggest drafting a project guidance document, running a feasibility study, onboarding stakeholders, and selecting the right team as 4 essential elements of the initial phase of effective projects. Once stakeholders are satisfied with the project guidance document and have signed off on it, VOPS leaders can focus on the details of the project. The planning phase is when the project's deliverables are identified, specific tasks are delineated, and the plans for securing financial and other resources are created. VOPS leaders create a work breakdown structure and associated budget and schedule. Project managers also define a project risk management strategy during this phase to help them design contingency and risk mitigation schemes. In the execution phase of the project, the focus of VOPS leaders shifts from preparing to performing and supervising all activities to create the deliverables. Project managers are responsible for tracking progress and ensuring that the project's milestones are achieved according to schedule. Among the skills they will need in this phase, we can mention the ability to delegate, hold team members accountable, and communicate effectively with project stakeholders. These skills are so important that in the coaching session on this week, participants will have a chance to learn an effective model of delegation, core elements that help increase accountability, and design their own delegation conversation models to implement with their respective VOPS teams. The module ends with a discussion of the main activities involved in the monitoring and closing phases of a project. Statistical techniques for controlling the project schedule, costs, and quality are presented. A template for streamlining the process of maintaining a project status report is included, as well as a list of questions to help project managers reflect on the lessons learned from the entire process of project management. As usual, our co-hosts stand ready to answer any questions you might have. And remember to complete one of the 2 assignments we have designed to further your learning in this module.